Instagram, how's it going? It's Wednesday, so it's time for a studio update. But this time I'm not in my studio, I am at the Royal Academy, and I've come in to see a show I've much anticipated called The Loneliness of the Soul, and it's a show of work by Tracy Emin and Edvard Munch. So if you're not familiar with Tracy Emin, she was a YBA. YBA was one of the movements of the late 80s, early 90s, and it was young British artists. So it would include Damien Hirst, Fiona Rae, Sarah Lucas, all that area. And they used to do some very successful exhibitions and subsequently were picked up by Charles Saatchi, the collector. She's most prominent for a piece of work that she made called My Bed, which I'm sure you might be aware of. It's very sad, actually. She remade a replica of her bed, and it's called My Bed, and it was a really tough phase for her, where she had spent 4 days in bed just drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes and hadn't eaten, and that piece went on to the Tate Gallery, and then it was shortlisted for a Turner Prize. So that's probably what you would know her for most. And then Edvard Munch was a Norwegian painter who was really influential to her early work when she was in art school. And so this show has been put together. I think she's curated quite a lot of it. And they both make super sensitive, super emotive work in response to human complexity and the complexities of the human condition, and they really explore that on a hugely emotive level, and very immersive, very interruptive, and it's almost a little bit hard to view it. So I have asked if I can make a little video, and I've been told I can. So I'm going to share a little bit, not the whole show because that might be a bit cheeky, but I'll show you some of the pieces that I thought are just really powerful. So this is the first painting I'm going to show, because I feel almost uncomfortable looking at it. It's emotive, it's erratic, and it's almost like there's a manicness in how this piece was made. The brush marks are really erratic, and there's been a lot of thought in how the painting has been made and composed, because you can see a lot of underpainting, a lot of reworking, a lot of interruption and disruption. And I think it's one of the more powerful pieces in this whole body of work. I'm not going to show too long because I don't want to disturb other people, but I will just show you this one, because I think this is amazing. I love the rawness of it. It's imperfect. It's not trying to do anything right. It's so expressive. And it's also so unapologetic. I think that's the main thing for me in this painting. It's not trying to be anything. It's almost trying to not be something. And again, the paint marks and the approach, it's just so much movement, so much reality. Oof, very moving. And here's one of Edvard Munch's work. There's just rawness again about this painting. So this painting was made in 1907 to 1909. You can feel like there's a real empathy as the artist, as the painter, the voyeur almost of the woman who's in the story. The tones, the colours, they're all saying something. And even though they're very different paintings to Emin's, I just feel in them. It's very really amazing show to see. Look at that form. So that's the Loneliness of the Soul exhibition, and I almost feel it's one of those exhibitions. I think it's a sign of a really good exhibition when I feel almost like I shouldn't have looked at her work, because it's so personal, and I almost feel like I've read her diary in a way, that I've had serious insight into her thoughts, her process and her feelings. So but amazing to be able to see an exhibition again, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to share some photos, some of the highlights that I really liked. and it's a nice evening in London now, so might go to Soho and have a little drink. So enjoy your Wednesday, and yeah, I'll tune in again next week. Bye.